If this transmission has found you, stop. Your pre-birth command just came online. Your mission is not preparing to begin. It already has. You are not being invited. You are being activated. The Arcturians never trigger a command early. They wait until your frequency locks into place. Something in your field shifted last night, and your destiny responded. This is not random. This is your timeline opening, right on schedule. This is not random. A pre-birth command is not a thought you chose. It is not an affirmation you repeated. It is not a desire you wrote in a journal. A pre-birth command is an instruction your soul encoded into your field before you ever took a breath. A line of living code written into your timeline, waiting for one exact moment to wake up. Before this lifetime, your higher self stood with the Arcturians and designed a path, not a script full of details, but an energetic assignment. In that space, outside of time, you agreed to carry a specific frequency into Earth's grid. You agreed to remember when the signal came. You agreed to move when the command unlocked. That command has been sleeping inside you for years. It just turned on. A pre-birth command does not activate because you are curious. It does not activate because you are bored. It does not activate because you are scrolling for meaning. It activates when your frequency matches the original promise you made. When your lived experience, your nervous system, your choices, your heartbreaks, your awakenings all converge into alignment. The command recognizes itself and fires. Recently, that recognition occurred. Something in your field crossed a threshold. You felt it as a subtle but undeniable shift. Your mind tried to explain it away. Your soul could not. Your destiny finally caught up with the agreement you made before you arrived. Here are the first signs that your ancient command has opened inside you. 1. There is a new silence beneath the noise of your thoughts. A steady layer that was not there before, like a background hum of now. Even when your mind is racing, a deeper part of you feels calm, as if it already knows where this is going. That is the command holding your field while everything rearranges. 2. Your old motivations are dissolving. Things you once chased now feel hollow. Roles you once clung to no longer fit. You may feel restless, disoriented, or strangely uninterested in what used to define you. This is not apathy. This is your command withdrawing energy from timelines that can no longer sustain your mission. 3. You feel watched over from the inside, not in a fearful way, but as if a wiser version of you has stepped forward and is quietly observing every choice. You sense review, correction, redirection happening in real time. Your command is now active in your decision stream. Why is this happening now and not years ago? 1. Your nervous system has stretched enough to hold more light. Every trigger, every collapse, every dark night softened the old armoring around your heart. The Arcturians do not place mission-level voltage into a field that would shatter under its own potential. You had to become strong enough, soft enough, honest enough to carry what you asked for. 2. Collective frequency has reached a tipping point. The grid you incarnated into is not the grid you stand in now. Acceleration on the planet has opened, corridors that did not exist before. Your pre-birth command is synchronized with these corridors. It could not open on a timeline that was not ready to receive you. 3. Your future self has stabilized. The version of you who has already completed this mission has reached back far enough to lock with you. You feel this as flashes of knowing, waves of déjà vu, sudden certainty that makes no logical sense. That lock is the handshake that allows the command to transmit fully. And now, your field is shifting in ways you cannot ignore. Your body may feel different. Pressure in the chest, heat in the spine, buzzing in the hands, a pull in the center of your being. Your perception may sharpen. Colors feel louder. Time feels strange. Days stretch and collapse. Synchronicities cluster around you like coordinates being confirmed. Relationships, locations, and habits that once felt fixed begin to wobble, crack, or fall away. This is your field reorganizing around the active command. What was built on survival is giving way to what was built on destiny. You are not falling apart. You are falling into alignment. Activation command. Pre-birth remembrance online. Type this exactly. I now allow my original pre-birth command to fully activate in my field in perfect alignment with my highest timeline. Here are the unmistakable signs that your pre-birth command has already switched on inside you. These signs are not emotional reactions, not passing thoughts, not spiritual enthusiasm. They are field-level events. They happen beneath language, beneath memory, beneath identity, and recently, they began unfolding within you. 1. Time has started behaving differently around you. It stretches, collapses, speeds up, slows down, as if something is pulling you out of linear sequence. You may feel moments of acceleration for no reason, or sudden stillness that feels like the world is pausing to listen. This is your timeline recalibrating to match the command. A pre-birth instruction cannot operate inside an outdated timeline, so the moment it activates, time rearranges itself around you. 2. Your intuition no longer whispers, it pierces. It interrupts your thoughts, it redirects your attention, it overrides logic with a clarity that feels older than you. It feels like a memory rising rather than an idea forming. You sense paths closing before they fully open, and new paths appearing before you consciously choose them. This is your field responding to the command, shaping your movement before the mind has time to interfere. 3. There is a subtle separation happening inside you, a splitting of layers. You feel your old identity loosening like an outer shell, while a deeper self, quieter, wiser, more ancient, steps forward. It is not an emotion. It is not inspiration. It is a recognition, a knowing that you have worn many versions of yourself, but this one underneath is the original, the one that remembers why you came. 4. Your energetic sensitivity has increased. Not in a chaotic way, but in a precise way. You feel pressure in your chest, a pull in your solar plexus, a soft hum at the base of your spine, a tingling at the crown. These are not symptoms. These are signals. The command uses your body as an instrument, tuning it so it can carry the frequency you agreed to embody before birth. 5. Synchronicities have begun clustering tightly around you. Not random signs, not cute coincidences, but sequences that feel engineered. Numbers repeating, messages arriving before you ask, encounters that feel coded. Synchronicities intensify when a pre-birth command becomes active because your field starts broadcasting a more coherent signal. Reality responds by reorganizing itself in your direction. 6. There is a quiet but undeniable longing inside you, not for a person, not for a place, but for alignment. Something in you is trying to return to a position it remembers, but has not occupied in this lifetime. It is like hearing a distant call that only your soul recognizes. The longing is not desire, it is orientation. The command is pulling you toward the coordinates of your assignment. 7. You feel as if something is beginning, even if nothing external explains it. A momentum that rises without origin, a sense of preparation without instructions. A feeling that your life is about to turn in a direction your mind cannot predict. This internal pressure is not anxiety, it is activation. The command is entering the surface layers of your awareness. 8. Your inner voice has changed tone. It speaks with fewer words, fewer doubts, fewer detours. It gives short, direct impulses that feel like, now, stop, go, wait. This is not intuition becoming louder. This is mission energy beginning to guide you. Awakening brings clarity. Purpose brings direction. Activation brings movement. 9. You are starting to remember things you cannot logically remember. Echoes of timelines you never lived in this body. Glimpses of choices you haven't made yet. Familiarity with paths you have never walked. This is the pre-birth command, unlocking the memory layer beneath the mind, the layer that stored your original agreement. 10. You can feel the old version of your life losing authority. What once felt solid now feels temporary. What once felt important now feels irrelevant. What once felt like you now feels like a costume. This shedding is not collapse, it is calibration. The command is making space. These signs are not confusion. This is remembrance. Activation command. Timeline initiation online. Type this exactly. I recognize the signs of activation, and I align fully with the command rising in my field. A mission does not activate because you want it. It activates because you have become it. A pre-birth command does not respond to longing, wishing, or effort. It responds to alignment. It responds to coherence. It responds to the moment your frequency finally matches the version of you that made the original agreement. And recently, without realizing it, you crossed that threshold. You reached a level of readiness that most timelines never touch. A mission is not triggered by emotion. Emotion moves quickly. Readiness moves slowly. It builds across years of dismantling, remembering, breaking, softening, rising, falling, and rising again. And only when your inner field stabilizes at a particular resonance will the Arcturians release the next phase of your assignment. Not before. Never before. Here's why your command could only activate now. 1. Your frequency has shifted in a way that cannot be undone. You didn't force it. You didn't manufacture it. You grew into it. The old static that once filled your inner space has thinned. The noise that clouded your decisions has dissolved. There is more room inside you now. Enough room for mission voltage to move without burning through your system. Frequency alignment is not a mood. It is a structural change in the architecture of your consciousness. You reached the density and clarity required for activation. 2. The identities you built for survival have collapsed, not through failure, but through completion. You are no longer operating from personas you constructed to belong, to protect yourself, to be understood. Those structures have been quietly falling away, layer by layer, leaving only what is true, what is ancient, what is mission-coded. When an identity dies, a timeline dies with it. And you have been living through multiple internal endings. These endings created the space for your original self, the one tied to your pre-birth command, to emerge. 3. Signals from your future self have become stronger. You felt them as sudden clarity, as unexplainable knowing, as pressure to move in directions your mind cannot justify. Your future self is not a fantasy. It is a completed version of your mission reaching backward into your present field, aligning you with the path you pre-designed before incarnation. When those signals become consistent, it means the connection is strong enough to carry mission-level instruction. It means the bridge is stable. But why did all of this converge now? Because coherence has finally occurred.